Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Gentle people, good day to you all. Wherever in the world you are, big up in yourself. Coaches this family, welcome to another episode, the second episode of From Trackside. Yes, and we'll be talking a whole lot of stuff because for the past few days there has been a slew of stupendous performance to begin with, and also track meets that are being taking place over the world. I might not be able to touch all, or your favorite might be left out, but I mean, there has been some very, very, very good track events that has happened over the past few days. So this is why we are here today, to talk some track and field. And people, welcome again. The early birds, welcome. People who are joining in, welcome. People who will be watching on the rebroadcast, welcome again to another From Trackside with Coach's Desk. So, track and field will be discussing, people. Track and field. This one is specially for you. Yes, all the track and field fans. This live was set up specifically for you. Because, of course, we want to interact with our track and field persons. And you have been doing good as well. Because I realized that when I drop the track and field reviews, a whole lot of comments, a whole lot of persons tuning in. So also, people, once you join the live, please share the live. Please share the live. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Of course, when you do that, whenever we drop our videos and such the like, when we're on live, you will want to find us on other social media. That is our Twitter, Coach Minzy, and we also have Instagram, Coach's Desk. You can follow us there. Also over by Facebook, Coach's Desk. You know what I mean? So big up yourself, people. Thanks again for tuning in. Where do we start? Do we start with Brianna Williams, Jamaica Junior, National Junior record holder? Or do we start from last week where Shelley and Fraser won that event? Seemed to be in a very good nick. That was a measuring stick for her. And she came up chumps. Where do I start? Sherika Jackson, we spoke about last week. Remember, some persons asked about her. She ran a pedestrian 400. But coming into the weekend, last week that is, she did a very outstanding race. Yes, in the 100 meters. Where do we start? So many things we can talk about. But for the few people who have commented in the comment section, like I normally do, I'm going to ensure that your comments are highlighted. So, Dume Wong is saying first, Zandre Bro God, welcome to the show. Thank you very much. We have Claudette Lorraine Raphael, welcome to the show. We have Paul Marriott jumping in. He's marking the register, ensuring that he's stated that he's present. Welcome, Paul Marriott. Arsenal FC, love the show, coach. Checking in from Germany. Never miss the show. Keep up the good work. Thanks a million, Arsenal FC. Big up yourself. Just continue to share with your friends and associates so that we can grow and we continue to give you good content. My good friend, Gooden, welcome. Good to have you. And I see Damari Patterson. He's on. He's a track and field enthusiast. He's over here. Big up yourself, Damari. We have Orlando Vernon. He's asking a question immediately. What's going on with Seville? And I'm assuming that he's talking oblique Seville. Brownman Security. Big up yourself, Brownman. Welcome. Yeah, man. Blessings, man. So, people, let's jump in some of the updates that we want to be talking about where tracks is concerned, because a whole lot of stuff happened. A whole lot of stuff, people. As some people said, track and field not good again. Some very good performance from the junior athletes. You know what I mean? Some very good performances from the senior athletes. So persons are actually coming into their own. Yes, persons were worried about Brianna Williams making a lot of statement that she should change coach. But in 2 days, she broke the junior record to 11.01, and then she broke her own record to 10.98 seconds. I think it was positive 1.0 meter per second wind reading. So that was a very good running there from Brianna. In the heats, she got pipped on the line because she wasn't focused on the person on the outside. But she I guess her coach understood what transpired because he was watching, and then he would have worked on whatever she needed to do in order to, go out in the finals and put in a very, very, very good performance. So at coach's desk here, we are congratulating Brianna Williams, who is our new national junior record holder over 100 meters. Congrats, Brianna. Congrats to Otto Bolden. He has been doing a great job with her, an excellent job throughout her career thus far. He has guided her from the youth days right up to the junior age, and now in the big ranks of senior sprinting. And she's right up there competing with the big guns, competing with the experienced one. And we are expecting great things of her come the national trials, which is going to be a humdinger. Yes, the national trials should be very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. You know what I mean? So definitely some very good running has been taking place as well. Big up yourself, Jay. We also learned that a 17-year-old over 200 meters ran at 20.11. Yes, that's an age group record as well. So I tell you, people, there's some excellent stuff happening in track and field. Some great stuff. And we can't leave you out. So of course, that Jamaica J3, I think in collaboration with the Jamaica Olympic Association, would have put on a track meet that is called the Destiny Series. Yes. And athletes out here would have been getting the opportunity to compete, and not also compete, but to reap the rewards of competition. So, they have been happening for the past few weekends, and we have been getting some good times there. And over the weekend, we have Nigel Ellis, former former St. Elizabeth Technical standout champs winner. He has been improving. He has been doing a pretty decent job in terms of his time. So, very good run from him. He clocked 10.17 over the weekend. O'Shane Bailey, of course, of Sprint Tech, he also clocked 10.17 seconds. And a very good outstanding performance that we want to highlight, and that is of World Championship long jump. Is that a preview to what is to come? long jump champion from the MVP from Jamaica, TJ Gale or Tajay Gale, whichever way they pronounce it. Yes. He ran 10.18 seconds, and a lot of persons are talking about. Thanks, Orlando Vernon, for that clarification there. Yes, Bolt did run that time. There are talks about Tajay Gale doing the 100 meters because for a jumper, he seems to be running very, very fast. 10.18 seconds. I watched that race, and it would have seemed to me that he would have eased up. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the sprinting for the long jump is a bit different from that of the out-and-out sprinter. So, I mean, that was a good run from one Tajay Gale, long jump champion, world long jump champion. So it will be interesting to see what his coach does with him going forward. We have always been hearing talks about him actually competing in the 100 meters. It has not happened to date. However, it would be very interesting. Trust me, very interesting. People, Kemba Nelson continues to do well. Yes, Kemba Nelson continues to do well. Trust me. Of course, everybody knows, or if you don't know, let me inform you. She was training with the MVP camp as well, but she left for Oregon, and she has been doing exceptionally well over there at Oregon. She has qualified for the Nationals NCAA, and she has run a personal best, and that would be a sub 11. And it is legal because the first one she ran was 10.91 in a positive 2.1 meters per second. And I mean, we would have wanted it to be on point, but it didn't happen. But based on how she ran that race, it indicated that there is a sub 11 in her. And she actually went out again and she ran 10.98 seconds. Very good job there from Kemba Nelson, and another U.S. athlete. We can't leave them out. Twanisha Terry. She is doing exceptionally well as well. She came out and she ran a time of 10.89 seconds, people. These athletes, I don't know. There's going to be some upset even at the U.S. trials. I'm hoping that the big guns will be watching and seeing that these collegiate athletes are doing exceptionally well. And they are not to take their opponents lightly. And also our very own Akira Nugent people. Yes, very fast, over 100 meters. Well, she ran 11.15 seconds. And in the prelims, she ran 11.09 seconds. So that's consistency where Akira is concerned. She is doing great. And two other Jamaicans people in Cherokee Young, personal best, 50.85, very good running. And Stacey Williams, Cherokee Young, former Idol athlete, Stacey Williams, former Stets athlete, she ran a personal best as well, 50.34. Very good running from the youngster. Definitely we're going to see improvements. I believe that we're going to see these athletes come into the national trials to challenge the more seasoned veterans in a space that will actually push them even to make the team that will be going to Tokyo. So I mean, these youngsters are not they are not easing up. They are doing extremely well. So it's some very good running from them. We wish them well. That Twashina Terry girl, she went again and she run like about 22.54 over 200 meters. Trust me, she's doing well. And Kevona Davis, our very own former Edwin Allen athlete, standout, she ran 22.87 seconds over 200 meters. So all in all, these athletes, they are doing very well. Can't take anything away from them. Trust me. Yes, When you look at Akira Nugent as well, you know that she runs the 100 meter hurdles, and she stopped the clock at 12.76 seconds. Very good running there by Akira Nugent. Trust me, these youngsters, they are going places. And also a Rosalie Cooper, yes, former St. Diego athlete, Akira Nugent, former Excelsior athlete. She stopped the clock 12.93 seconds. Her first sub 13, and she has qualified for the nationals as well. Very good running there from former St. Diego athletes. These athletes are doing extremely well. Extremely well. And there's no two ways about it. No two ways. But before I move on, there are these two other American athletes, people. Cambria Sturgis, she's an 18-year-old, and she ran 10.92 seconds as well in 100 meters. Hey, people, some running taking place, and you'd wonder, you really have to give these athletes kudos, because after this, the advent of this pandemic, trust me, you'd wonder where the times will be coming from. Some athletes possibly would have started late and so forth. Some probably would have coming off injuries, but they stuck to the thing, stuck to the training regime. They probably would have done their rehab and discipline about their stuff, and they're back and they're doing extremely well. Some very, very good running. And they're also a Tamara Clark. We know about her as well. 10.98 seconds. Another American. Trust me. For years to come, the Jamaican ladies and the American ladies will continue to battle it out where sprinting is concerned. No two ways about that. No two ways about that. There is this Devontae Burnett. He actually recently announced that he will be representing Jamaica, and he ran a PR over 200 meters of 20.29 in positive 0.3 meters per second. That took him second in his first 200 meter, and trust me, that's a good running. Very good running. Definitely. We welcome him. You know what I mean? Because we are short on male sprinters, if you ask me. Well, not short, but quality times. There has been a challenge there. So I mean, trust me, that youngster, we welcome him. People, also we have Anjanette Knight, former St. Diego athlete as well. 400 meter hurdles, 56.07 seconds. Very good running there from Anjanette. She has been improving rapidly, tremendously over this season, and we can't rule her out. I hope that she will take this form into the national trials to try and go on that plane to Tokyo. That would be outstanding. Philip Limonius, who remember that athlete? And he's representing Arkansas. He actually ran a 110 meter hurdles in 13.44 seconds. Trust me, these athletes are putting in the work, people. No work, no reward. No pain, no gain. Trust me. These athletes, they are doing exceptionally well. Can't overemphasize it. I soon come to the comment section, people. Of course, we'll be going through these, and then of course we join you over there in the comment section. And who remember Leonardo Legister as well? I think he used to run for St. Elizabeth Technical. He produced a very awesome time as well. 48.79 seconds. That's 400 meter hurdles. I tell you, people, these athletes are in tip-top shape. Tip-top shape. You understand what I mean? Tip-top shape. We have to give kudos to them. And let's flip it to the seniors. We did mention Brianna Williams has already, even though she's a junior record holder for Jamaica, 10.98. She's actually a senior athlete, and she would run like against the seniors, and she did an excellent job there. Also, who remember Brittany Anderson? Yes, that youngster, fine hurdler. I do believe I think she's the world junior record holder for 100 meter hurdles, and she has been improving rapidly. She's doing exceptionally well. She's at the tumbleweed camp. She ran 12.58 seconds of personal best, and in less than an hour time, she came back and she ran 12.59 seconds, upstaging the likes of world champion Daniel Williams. Yes, but Daniel ran about 12.66 seconds. Daniel seems to have started out late throughout the season, probably had a niggle. But I can see where Daniel has been improving in terms of her time. And of course, our coach, Lennox, knows what he's doing. And we are certain that Daniel will be ready. So big up yourself, Ants. We know that you're doing well, and we're expecting big things. Isaiah Young People, US Star. 9.89 seconds. Beating Noah Lyles. 10.05 seconds. Trust me. Some big running happening, people. In terms of time. Yes, man. Javon Francis, who remember him? AKA Donkey Man. 45.84. Winning that race over there, Duval County Challenge. Yeah, man. It's been a while we have heard anything of him, but he graced the track, and that was a very good opener for him there, where that is concerned. So big up to Javon Francis, former Calabar High standout. Yeah, man. So, and that's where actually Brittany Anderson ran her race as well, and Daniel Williams, and yeah, a few more. Alex Felix, we can't forget about this outstanding performer as well. She ran a 400 meter. I watched Alex Felix, and you would not think that this lady would have had a child in recent time. She ran superbly, 400 meters in 50.66 seconds. Trust me, that was a very good run from her. I mean, trust me. We have to lift our hats off to these athletes, people. They are doing excellently well. Yes, excellently well. You know what I mean? Excellently well. Well, they're saying that 17-year-old Arian Knight has broken Usain Bolt 200 meter world youth under 18 record. That's Usain Bolt set that in 2003, storming to a blazing time of 20.11 seconds. I'm not certain about that. I think Usain Bolt, as somebody said, 19.93. So I'm not certain about that. But I mean, you know how the competition goes with both countries. You know what I mean? There was also people, a very outstanding performance from Athing Mu. Yes, she's an 800 meter runner, but she went up in the 400 meters and she ran 49.68 seconds. Trust me. Hey, I don't know what to say about that race, but I'm telling you, that kid is seriously fast. Yeah, that kid is seriously fast. Trust me, to run 49.68. Very good time, you know what I mean? So big up to her coaching staff at AATN. They're doing an excellent job with her. Trust me. We have Johan Blake. I think he ran a race in 10.09 seconds. Yeah, man. Very good run there from Johan Blake. He did excellently well. A lot of persons expecting more from him, but we'll see how the season pan out from Johan Blake. I think he has passed his best in my estimation, but there's more, and we do hope that he'll continue to do his best on the track. Shelley and Fraser Price, 10.98 seconds, winning that race there in Doha. We have a Shanika Ricketts and a Kimberly Williams world personal best. Shanika in 14.98 and Kimberly 14.69. So some good performances. Good performances. Shadi Lawrence national discus record 67.05. Hey, things are going on the track, in the field. Yeah, man, things are happening. So I mean, some big things are going on. And plus, you see, Shawnee Miller, I think she's gonna opt out of the 400 meters and focus on the 200 meters. And if that happens, then she will sell favorite for the 200 meters. Trust me. Some great things are gonna happen, man. Great things are gonna happen. And we're not sure what is happening with Salwa. She has an airing coming up. So we hope that she'll overcome that as well. So the world champion can go into the Olympics. And, make the thing nice. You know what I mean? But I do believe that we're possibly going to have a new champion, new Olympic champion over 400 meters for the women. Michael Norman, world lead, 44.27. I mean, trust me. We can't wait for trials, you know. Because some people are going to be needing a towel to dry some tears. Because why I say that? Some persons will not make the team. Some persons will not make the team. Their respective team, whether you're competing for the United States and Jamaica, two powerhouses, then, I mean, some will not make the team. Ask me how I know? Watch and see. And that's all I can say. All right, so people, that's pretty much it for a roundup. There was also a world lead time over 600 meter from Natoya Gould. Very good. Hey, yes, people, yes, when I saw that race, I knew that she's going to run sub 2 minutes. I started to calculate there's another 200 meters remaining, and the worst she can run at 30, and she not run 30. She ran 124. You know what I mean? And she ran 30, 35. Yeah, that's 159. And she did go out and run that 159 behind that big athlete, Faith Kippenega. Yes, 158 she ran. So, I mean, we were hoping that this Olympic is the time where Natoya Gould will medal. She had a struggle coming home in the home stretch. She dug very deep to hold on to that second position. Of course, our coach will be watching. Our coach knows what he's doing. I think he's a Jamaican. So I do believe that, I mean, they will fine-tune her when the time is right. Shed, taper, and do the necessaries in order for her to, finish strong and finish in medal position. Yeah, man. Basically, that is the roundup of what is happening in track and field right now. Some great things. And of course, there are more meets to come. You know what I mean? I missed out on a Sherika Jackson. She ran 11.02 seconds over 100 meters, people, after struggling with that 400 meter the week before. Oh, boy. 400 meter running 11.02. Long jumper running 10.18. MVP is the place to be. And everybody know about the story with Sha'Carri Richardson. But I just want to clarify something, people. I think I've been objective in my track and field reviews so far. The week before, when Elaine Thompson opted out because of whatever reason, I did say if she actually chicken out or if she's a coward or whatever. Then the following week, Sha'Carri got beaten by Dina. And then when she was to compete at Doha, and then I asked the question if she chicken out. Now, persons took that offensive. And I think that would have been consistent. Whereas I would have spoken about the Jamaican in the same light and then the American in the same light. And if Shelley pulled out that, I would say the same thing. So there's no bias on the coach's desk. No bias. We're opinionated, we are objective, and we bring facts as well. You know what I mean? So when it comes on to track and field, no bias. None whatsoever. I like Sha'Carri Richardson. She's doing exceptionally well. She's a top female athlete for this year. No two ways about that. No two ways about that. I'm going to talk it as is. But the race over there in Gateshead in London, I believe all athletes were tentative in competing in that finals because of the conditions. Athletes would not want to be going out there at this time of the year, close to their trials, close to Olympics, to go and try to pop the blocks and get hurt. If you notice, they came out the block very tentatively. So I don't want persons to come over on this space when we drop our videos and telling, allowing it to sound like we are not in favor of particular athletes. That's not the case. So I just want to clear up that misconception. Whichever athlete is doing well, we're going to be highlighting that athlete. Once we are aware of it, we will be highlighting. If you're the world leader, we will highlight you. You know what I mean? I'm a Jamaican. I have my preference. But when it comes to be objective, I will have to be objective. And right now, Sha'Carri is the leading 100-meter runner for 2021. Now, the next question is, she has to go to her trials and do her rounds and beat those athletes. You know what I mean? Then she'll have to go to Olympic, go through the rounds and beat the athletes for us to crown her as the Olympic champions. But for now, she is selling favorite in my estimation based on the times that she would have done. Now, after you have run those fast times, Elaine and Sha'Carri and Shelley, if you can't go to the Olympics, well, when you go to the Olympics, all that you'd have done throughout the season does not matter. So when you go into the finals, if you get a fast time, good. Serves you well. But the onus is on the athletes to execute in order to be in a medal position. They will look at the time after. You know what I mean? So whatever you did before won't count at the Olympics. So you go in there and execute. You know what I mean? All right, so let's jump in. I just want to clear that up, people. So let's in the comment section. All right. Yes, them are. I heard, yes, we heard that the junior record gone. I'd have to clarify that because I know Bolt ran a very fast time at 17 as well. Dre, big up yourself, Dre. Orlando Vernon. All right, sorry about that. Little break in transmission. All right, so we'll check that out. Them are. See, Orlando Vernon is saying that Bolt ran 19.93 at 17. I do believe so. Fresh God, welcome and big up yourself. People are going to the stadium for Olympic coach. We're not certain about that. There are many talks on the Olympics. The powers that be in well, I'm not certain if it is a power that be, but there are a lot of talks about putting it off. But they're fighting very hard for that not to happen. So I'm not certain if there's going to be any spectators. Jackie Cochran, welcome, man. Hello, everyone. I'm late. London in the house. Welcome, Jackie Cochran. Pick up yourself. London is in the house. Is it night now over there in London? Good night. All right. Damari Patterson, Rosalie Cooper took 2 looks superb. Yes, man. We mentioned her. All right, that's the Fresh God and Jackie there exchanging a little conversation. Paul Marriott, Akira is one impressive youngster. Definitely. I think she has a far way to go. She's fast, over 100 meter. And I believe that is what is allowing her to do well over the hurdles. Now, if she continues to improve over the 100 meters, then trust me, things are going to be very interesting when she go to the 100-meter hurdles. All right, the Marcus Mack. I like the way Otto Bolden is gradually bringing along Brianna. Yes, she has been improving. Actually, he told her not to worry now because she was a bit worried, and he told her a particular thing that last year this time you were here and there, and she seems to be trusting the coach as they progress. Yeah, man, she's gonna do good. She will be doing well. Theandra Hamilton, welcome. What is the wow? Brenna looks a little unmuscled, but I think Otto want to bring her gradually into the weights. Yeah, probably. Paul Murray, coach, at the same meet, Brenna ran in 20-year-old Brittany and this PB'd over 100-meter hurdle in 12.58. Daniel was third, 12.66. No, that the Paul Murray, the heat she ran the PB 12.58, and in the final she ran 12.59. Daniel was third in 12.66. I think in the prelims Daniel ran 12.7 something. Yeah, man. Noel Bartley's asking, where is Oblique Seville? I believe that he's in Jamaica. To say exactly where, I'm not certain. I was a little concerned when I saw some of the Adidas athletes at the Adidas Boots event, and he wasn't there, or he wasn't on any start list. So, I mean, oftentimes these things occur, it is because probably they are nursing, you know what I mean? So, that is that on that. Daniel Williams got away with a false start, but a good run. Yes, the Marcus Mack. I think the starters probably missed that one, but yes, you're right about that. Stets taking over Jamaica sprinting. Yes, Stets is doing pretty well. Very well. But remember, that's just on the male side. Let's see what he can do with the females. And he has a very elite one in Shelley and Fraser Price. So let's see. Orlando Noel, I'm asking the same question. Where is Seville? You were the starter. Noel Bartley is asking if you was a starter. Well, through the naked eye, Noel, it seemed to be a false start. But you know, Daniel is our girl, so she had nothing to do with it. So once the starter didn't call it back, it wasn't a false start, but it looked that way, it appeared that way. Want to see Danielle Williams running back 12.3. She's gonna get there. She's gonna get there. I think she would have started late. That's how I presume it based on what is happening. She's gradually improving race by race. So that is telling me that she was off to a late start. Look at race. Both commentators said it. All right, DeMarcus. Can't forget Terrence Laird from US. Yes, Demar. He's doing well. Ah, boy, I tell you, there are so many athletes. I would have missed out someone. But yes, that youngster is doing pretty well as well. Laird. He's going to layer it out. So Noel is asking Demar if the commentators are the starter. Noel, in fairness, as someone who watched the sport, I'm pretty certain that you can identify a false start without being the starter. So I think that's what DeMarcus is saying. Noel. So let's not overthink it right now. Gould did good. Came second in her race last. Yes, true. Marlon Nelson, welcome, fam. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, we over here talking trucks, you know. And people, remember, just remember, like up the live, people. You have to like the live, hit the like button. Just give this like a thumbs up. Also, we wanted to tell a friend about what is happening over here on the coach's desk. You know, when the episodes are up and in full throttle, then we can drop the link and you can come on and share your thoughts on an athlete or so forth in the matter of discussion. You know what I mean? All of that is in the making. Is Tapa running this season in 100-meter hurdles? I have not seen her. I think I saw her a few weeks ago at the Velocity Fest. If my memory serves me well, I have not seen her since. Theandra Hamilton. I think Mo just keeps getting better. Theandra Hamilton, trust me, it's scary. It's actually scary. Absolutely scary with Athing Mo. She seems to be strong. And not only strong, she is also fast. And her endurance is up there. Trust me. It's scary. I mean, those persons who run the 400 meters, also the 800 meters, they might be wondering, where is this kid coming from? Where has she been? So definitely, yeah, man. Undoubtedly, she's in the thick of things. Yeah, man. DeMarco says she's a beast. Richard Brown, where is Daniel 100-meter finalist? In Doha. 100, Daniel who? 100-meter finalist in Doha. Daniel who? Clarify that, Richard Brown. Daniel who? Yes, stop a run at Diamond League. Okay, Theandra Hamilton. Demar said, well, no, Olympic trial, coach. Olympic trials for Jamaica would be on the 24th. 20. Let me check the date just to give you a correct date. I know it starts on the 24th. So it's a 24, 25, 26, 27. So 24 to the 27. It starts on the Thursday through to the Sunday. Coach, if anyone can challenge Shawnee Miller over 400 meters, it would be Athing Mo. Yes. You know, Paul, you're right, you know. But you see, based on how the 4-2 double is scheduled, we're hearing that Shawnee Miller, she might do the 200 meters. That's what we're hearing. We're not certain if that has been solidified by her camp, but we heard that floating around. Daniel just start. All right, I see a lot of comments coming in. Let me try to move through them as quick as possible. Where was I? That one ran away from me. Okay. Shawnee has the world lead for the 400 meter. Yes. Track hero, big up, welcome. A lot of juniors gonna make it. Yes, I believe so. Orlando Vernon, if Elaine runs the 200 at the Olympics, she will win. She will go up against Shawnee. I think Shawnee is the favorite right now. Can't wait for Charles, man. Trust me, Theandra. DeMarcus Mack. I still think Marcy beats William this year. Good to see Kirani James running. Yes, Paul, that's a good one too. I would love to see the juniors making the Olympic team. Still think Morrison beats Williams for the Olympic trials. Morrison. Who is Morrison? And Williams. Is it Morrison? Clarify that, DeMarcus. Candace McCord will make the team. I am sure. All right, Shakira. Mr. Special Edition, MVP. Yeah, man. Morrison coming third at the Olympic trials in the 100. Oh, Natasha Morrison, third? You never know. What do you think going with Civil? I think, in my estimation, I think he's possibly hurt. Or he's nursing a niggle. That's my, I don't take it for gospel, but I believe so. Hear the man, people. No bias when it comes to track and field. Yeah, man. Nickel Ashmid gonna make the 200 team. Okay, yeah, we saw him run some time ago. Some people even didn't know that Nickel is still running. Jackie Cochrane, you are so right, Code. It's on the big day that matter, of course. Art Dog, well, go on, welcome. So people think Williams is going to have a tough time making the team. Which Williams? Is it Daniel we're talking about? Is it Daniel Williams or Brianna Williams? Coach Top in eyes. She say, whether no matter. Hey, Noel, you're going to be yourself over here, Noel. Last evening, 2:30, 20 point up, 30 p.m., 8 p.m. Oh, you're telling me the time over there in England, Jackie. Okay. That's 8:30. Kemba gonna be the next Shelly. She has every component. Let's see. Or she's gonna be the next Kemba. Young me, big up yourself. Not the junior record, it is the under 18. Okay. Ricky Phillips, welcome. Is Michael Orr still running tracks? Yes, he is. Margaret Walk, coach, who would you say are the bright prospect on the male side? I'm a bit worried about our male sprinters. I will get back to you on that, Margaret Walk. I love your channel. Great content. Thank you very much, Margaret. I am not worried about the males. Lodgett, right. I don't hear anyone saying anything about Kemba Nelson. She look like she have more in the tank. Lodgett, right? You're probably late because I spoke about her. The girl that beat Gould, is she the favorite to take it? Yeah, she's one of the favorite. Yeah, man. Faith Kipaniga. That's her name? Yeah. That's the pronunciation. Something like that. But her first name is Faith. Yeah, man. She's one of the favorite. Mr. Bruce Smith, I don't trust most American athletes. Good afternoon, coach. You know, me I go do one topic on that, Mr. Bruce Smith. I think it's quite disingenuous when we say we don't trust the American athletes. You know why? Because if it were Brianna Williams running these fast times and Kemba Nelson, like what Sha'Carri Richardson is doing, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Right, Mr. Bruce Smith? Check it out. Think about it. When you Usain Bolt, and you see it goes on both sides, you know, because when Usain Bolt come out and I run fast, you have some former athletes from America. They were stating that something must be wrong. This guy can't just come on and run so fast. You know what I mean? So we need to stop this rivalry thing in terms of, say, both countries have talented individuals, and they do train, and they train hard. So why are we saying that you don't trust them? And to tell you what, there are some Jamaicans that will tell you that they don't trust the Jamaicans as well. So let's keep it civil. You know what I mean? Tyreek Taylor, do you think Shelly can medal in the 200? It's depending on how she's actually working. She has been doing some 200 meters. I am not certain, depending on the field, depending on what happens on the day, the condition. Trust me, she did it before, so it's not impossible. Edmund Sadler, welcome on. Like that move Omar Camp did in the final. Hey, Edla, oh, if you forget about Omar McCall and the big man, what name again? The Erdla there. What name does jump out of my head? But yeah, Omar McCall did what? 10 point. Yeah. What he did? 13 point. I think is it 1.5 or 1.9 or 1.7? Thereabout. And they did not put him in the final. We're not certain if it is something wrong. If he was feeling cramps or whatever, so he did not show up. Or he would have seen what he needs to see, and there wasn't any need to push. So that was a big move. Yes, Edmond, big move. Predictions for Charles Tyreek. I think it's too early for that right now. I'm not going to give my predictions yet. Too early. We have a few weeks to go. Probably about 5 weeks to go. Nah, too early for me to give predictions on that. But of course, I'll be giving my predictions. Michael Gordon, welcome. Derek Dean, can Jamaica exchange the button with no hiccups? Do they know they have the potential to break the 4x1 record? Of course, especially with the new rule of the 30-meter zone. Of course, these girls, and I'm assuming you're talking the ladies, right, Derek Dean? Of course. Speed merchants. And the US too. They would be in contention. They have some quick athletes as well. But it's who carry around that stick across the finish line. Then we will see. All right, I'm still shocked how Athingu lost to Roberts at NCAA indoors. Well, let's see. I think she has a final in Oregon, so let's see how she'll go up against her again. Elaine will win no matter who is in the 200 if she is at her best. I can work with that, Orlando. So Megan Tapper ran in London. Okay, I didn't see her, but take your word for it. Elaine still will win no matter who's in the 200. Orlando, replicate that message. Okay. Top 3 at Charles: Shelley, Elaine, Kemba Nelson, or Brianna Williams at 100 meter. Coach, I think Brianna will run in the reign of 10.8 this season. I think so too. What the coach wanted though for her to run sub 10.9, that didn't come. But I mean, I think that is the aim right now. That would have been the aim at the track meet. It didn't materialize. But he actually said that he wanted the junior record. And it came 2 times. So the sub 10.9 was a bit elusive there, but I think a part of the objective was met. So let's see what they do going forward. Casta Semenya stopped track because I heard she got banned. She is still doing tracks. I think she's trying to compete in the 5,000 to get the qualification to compete. Elaine, Shellyan, Morris, Brianna at the 100-meter chart. Okay. Any talk about Ashanti Moore? Ashanti Moore is training with Shawnee Miller-Weibo. She has eclipsed her personal best. Let's see what will happen. But she has improved since she has been there. So, trust me. Things are gone. You know what I mean? Coach, is Akeem Bloomfield back from injury? I will have to check on that. The last time we learned that he had a little niggle, but it was not anything serious from what I investigated and found out. Taylor not improving. It seems that way, Edmund, but let's see. You ran 45. Let's see. All under. Oh, you're telling me 13.16. Yeah. Elaine in the 200-meter must contend with Alex Felix and the Bahamian, which is Shawnee Miller-Weibo. Marlon Nelson, Grant Holloway, coach. Yes, that same one. He ran 13.15 in the prelims and 13.10 in the final. Yes. Thank you, Marlon. Who would you like to see on our female 4x1 relay? Yeah. That one jumped out. But trust me, Margaret. Team never hard to pick. But with the new rule, the same 4 that you use in the prelim, you can change all 4 in the final. So I guess we're going to have 8 girls or ladies. So whoever made the 100 meters, I guess they would be in the mix of things to be a part of the pool. But to select the 4, trust me, it's going to be tough. Both countries are talented, coach, but America has a reputation of tearing down other nations. Then soon after you hear the big announcement that a number of them... I soon talk about that in a Jerome. I got talk about that topic there. Yeah. Chris Taylor look ordinary for 4th in the 400. Yes, Michael. Otto didn't like Brianna's run, even though it was, yes, he didn't. I think the execution was not good. So you see, sometimes the people they run fast, but the coach don't like, because if she had executed the way she got the instruction, it would have been possible that the sub 10.9 that he wanted. So yeah, Michael, very good observation. Akeem still reeling from the death of his mother. Yes. Tyreek Taylor, which event do you think Allison should run, coach? I think the 400 meters. Yes. 400 meters, Allison Felix. She's built for it. No, without hesitation, I say that. Orlando Vernon, Civil will win the 100 meter at the Olympic trial. I can't go around that, Orlando. Jackie saying, coach, in Elaine automatic as she is a defending champion. For the Olympics, I believe that it's not an automatic thing. I think you still have to qualify, but for the World Championship, you get an automatic spot. If my memory serves me correct. Yeah. So she has to go out and compete for her position, of course. It says Civil is going to run 9.85. Orlando, is that what you're saying? We have some very outstanding. We have throwers and jumpers emerging. You know, we have a Tisana Iklin. We have the youngster that used to go to Jordan. We used to go to Champion. We have the youngster from Jamaica College, Brown. I'm not sure what is happening with Pinnock. Trust me, we're gonna be there, man. We're gonna be there. And there's this I think Kerry McLeod jump 8:34. Yeah, man. Some people Jamaica is not only in the sprints again, you know. I think the thing is spread far and wide, right across discipline right now. Remember, you have Alicia Pratt in the 1500 on the steeplechase. You have 800 Natalia Gould. You have hurdlers coming through, jumpers, throwers doing exceptionally well. Yeah, man. We're in there, man. We're in there. So we're not gonna believe, you know, the field event persons. They are in the thick of things. All right, Orlando. If that's what he's gonna run, then good. If Civil is smart, he runs the 200 at the Olympics, and he will medal. Hey, Michael, you're easy, you know. All right, dog, you're saying people are thinking the women's 100 meter winning time gonna be 10.7, maybe under. So maybe Otto thinks this also. Yeah, it's not bad to think that, you know, but you see, it's also depending on the condition. You can be in tip-top shape and you don't run that time because the condition doesn't suit running fast. You know what I mean? So that has to be taken into consideration. Murray Lynch, I believe Taylor will do well with more training. He's just coming into seniors. Well said, Murray. Tyreek Taylor, coach, I believe Miller will go sub 21.6 if she continues this season. Boy, she's another one that is frighteningly scary. Shawnee Miller. Yup. Is this Tyreek Taylor the athlete? Correct me if I'm wrong. Michael Gordon, whatever happened to Christopher Bryan, former Wilmot jumper, and in college he jumped 2.2 meters too. Yeah, I've not heard anything about him in a long while. The Venezuela girl in the long jump look unstoppable. Yup. Oh, and we also have the triple jumpers too. You see, we stuck, man. We're not worried about, you know, no event. Michelle Williams, for Olympics, you have to qualify. In World Championship, the previous winner gets automatic place. The winner of the Diamond Trophy also gets automatic place for the World Championship. Thank you for ratifying what I said, Michelle Williams. Appreciate it. So I was correct. The Venezuela girl in the triple jump look unstoppable. Oh, I was thinking the triple jumping about me just wait for you what you say about that. I think the woman's 200 is going to be highly competitive also. Certainly right, Art Dogs. Certainly right. Okay. Okay, Tariq Taylor. Ishmael. How long before the guys get back into the frame? Very good question, Ishmael, but it's because I don't want to give a depressing answer. Let me ignore that question, Ishmael. Ainel Salman, what's going on with Michael O'Hara? I haven't been hearing anything about him recently. Michael O'Hara is good. He's training. Let's see what he'll bring at the trials. Brianna to Mamba to Elaine. Is it Kemba or Mamba? It's Kemba. Brianna to Kemba to Elaine to Shelly. Awesome. I like that lineup there. Can't have it too inexperienced people them around this. I would say Brianna to Elaine. Elaine to Kemba. I remember you gotta have Natasha Morrison too. Yo, that team that have to pick. Nobody gives you an headache right now, no. Edman. Sure. How did Veronica do? Yeah, listen, Veronica. Well, I tell you, we have to give kudos to all of the mothers, them, Shelly and Fraser, Veronica, Alice Felix. Trust me, to come back in this and I do so well. The jour is in Jamaica. Training. Kerry, former KC triple jumper, long jumper. 834. So what is the threat to the national record MVP today? Michael. You see, I've always said this. You see, when you do a one-off, it's whatever Kerry did in that event, absolutely brilliant. But you see, when you come to your national trials, that different something, you know. Nerves, ego, a whole lot of things. So, why? I don't think about record. I think about that's a qualifying time distance. So, no, sir. Elaine can run one of the shortest legs. Dwayne Vaughn, you're talking about the one that put up the who put up that team a while ago? Yeah, Edmond. You're doing that guy. I mean, I agree with it either. Margaret was saying, coach, you need to put your money where your mouth is. We need some predictions about the sprint relay and the 100. Where should I put my money? I don't have any money on me right now. Because I'll put it right here, right? I should use the money as the mic, Margaret. I'm kidding. But I mean, I'm not going to predict right now. 5 weeks, a lot of improvements can take place. You see, after first round, that's when I start give prediction. Well, let me not say first round. We can give prediction closer to the event because a lot of people are going to improve over that time. There will be a heartbreak in the 200 meter. There's a small matter coming from Britain. Who is that? Dana Asher Smith. I like her too. She's an excellent athlete. I like her. I like Dana. Only 8 can line up. Our primary school meets been kept this year. Track hero. Not that I know of. I have not heard anything about that. So I would say no. Late coach was still present. Yeah, man, JPS, big up yourself. We don't have a consistent sub 10 right now. It's sad. Elaine ran third leg in 2015. So, yeah, she can run third leg, yes, because she's a 200 meter runner. But, I mean, I don't like the lineup. that Edmond give. Two. Based on the composition of the team, is either Ilian or Shelley around the box stretch. So if Ilian around the box stretch, Shelley probably start, Brianna around the curve, and Kemba a finish. Or Ilian around the curve, Shelley to Ilian from the box stretch, and Kemba finish. Yeah, I work my way can set up, man. But I don't like the back-to-back inexperienced person. Can't have a lot of fast people that wait so long for you button. Too much work. Ilian top end speed is better than Shelley's. So once she's fit and healthy, an okay start. She will catch Shelley just like last time. Over 200 meters, she'll do the same once she injury free. Dawn Harper, American Earl, is also a new mother. She ran with Brittany and Daniel. Yes, you have to big up the mothers, them, the athletic mothers. Still think a fit Elaine can only take second behind Miller if all goes well. I can't go around that, Tyreek. Brianna to Shelley to Morrison to Elaine. Not a bad lineup as well. We have depth, We have depth, and that's a good thing. So the same team will win the prelims don't have to go out for the finals. Is Elaine healthy? That's a very good question, DMV Bay. I don't know. She should be, though. Johan Blake is dead in the water and cannot seem to break the proverbial 10 seconds. We have no prospect, it seems, for the men. Don't forget Kemba. She's running sub 11. Yeah. Which one is better? Be a record holder and not winning a medal at the big stage, or winning medal at big stage and not be record holder. No, most the latter, young, in my estimation. I rather medal than record, man. Edmond want Michael, behave yourself. Elaine is the best curve runner, period. Brianna always start for Jamaica at her junior meets, so I'm confident she will start. Yeah, and she's something there. No, man. You see, any starter we use doing Vaughn, it has to be Shelley or Brianna. Shelley or Brianna. If we're going to use starters, those two. Shelley, and I would make, or I'd allow Brianna to start, to Shelley or Elaine. All right, let me give you two team or two lineup. Brianna to Shelley to Elaine to Kemba or Morrison. Or yeah. If I use Shelley to start to Elaine to Williams to Kemba. So you stock it. Shelley does not like the first leg. She does not feel she does well there. Shelley's best legs are the back stretch or anchor. She can start though. Whichever. Brianna to Kemba to Elaine to Shelley. No, sir. Kemba on back stretch. She can't run it, yes, but not bad. Brittany Anderson, look away, boss. 12.59 and not just running, but strong body. Yeah, Michael. Our only hope is Mr. Stets for the 100 meter next 2 years. Next 2 years or next year? Next year's World Championship. You have to give Elaine or Shelley the backstretch. The backstretch is the longest leg. You want your best athletes there. If you have over the years, Fireheart, we have had Michael Freighter running some very good backstretch, and he wasn't the best runner on the team or the fastest. So I'm just saying that, just putting that out there. If I was anyone, I wouldn't assume Shelley can be run down if she gets a lead. Dangerous assumption. We don't even have any male names in the NCAA. Shelley probably feels she doesn't have to run start at her age and pedigree. That's a good argument. Stacy, welcome. Put the slowest last shape made. So who's the slowest? Everybody on that team run 10, run sub 11, you know. So I'll be a speedster. Kemba is a great starter as well. Kemba is the NCAA 60-meter record holder, 7.05. Also look at her. Yeah, she's a good starter for real. So we're not forward then. Any other who put it in our win. Like you said, too much inexperience in the beginning. We got break that up with some experience. Yeah, just stagger it. That me believe. Lakeisha, I'm worried about our male. Well, don't worry. You know, so I'm not worried though. I just believe that the talent is not as exceptional as it was. So we have to just wait and take our licks. I'm not worried. We have a very talented youngster in oblique civil. There's still a Julian Ford. There's a Nigel Ellis. They are improving. So I'm not worried. Isn't the back stretch longer than now that it is used to be? No, I see him distance. Backstretch is for most experienced and strongest runner. Kemba to finish, I don't think is safe. Someone could run her down, you think? US runners are deep and as good as our runners. Run down which Kemba? No, sir. Well, I don't know. Coach, by Olympics, at least 4 sub-10. Civil, Murphy, Ellis, Dennis. Who's that? Jazeel Murphy? Dennis, write it down because I'm going to come back about it. All right, you're right. No, well, I remember that name, man. That's a good point on Kemba. Welcome to all the people who are just chiming in. Big up yourself. Please remember to hit the like button. Give the the stream a big thumbs up. And if you're new, yeah, please remember to subscribe. Yeah, man, welcome all the new subscribers. This is your time, track and field fans. Measure null. Worldwide right now, the male sprinter feels like it's all in a lull right now. Women sprinting more exciting right now. That's true. Because even Noah Lyles, he's not. Nah. Andre DeGrasse, Trayvon Brummel. Nothing much. Antonio Watts trying out for Japan. Hey, Stacey. Oh, you get that in there, so Stacey. Noel Nigel is flattered to deceive. Not really, no. He has improved since this season. Let's stay there. 10-0. Nobody talking about Fort being run down by 2 little American schoolboys, Nitans. I think the men's 200 is going to be very competitive. 100, not sure. Shelley to Brianna, to Elaine, to Kemba relay. The US boxer will be Shakari. That is what the US always does. What would he? I would not keep Kemba versus Shakari. Must be Elaine or Shelley. Natasha is a good box stretch runner too. Yeah, man, Natasha good pan box stretch. And you know, so when it come on to relays, like they then get in a different frame of mind. Different things that when them start the relay, people. Yeah, man, they have some stuff. Oh boy. The second leg and the ankle leg is the longest. Ankle leg is not the longest. I think the ankle leg is the shortest. Him did hurt, Michael. Julian Ford did hurt. Don't forget that he was coming right on and him get hurt. So let me put that in. And when athletes get hurt, trust me, once they are fit, easy to come back, but them have to get back sharp. I think persons need to rewatch there. Which one? Who that? Jay? Yeah, man. The Olympic trials will be June 24 to 27. I think Blake has 9-8 in his legs, but his mind is holding him back after the massive injury he suffered. I didn't know Nigel was going through injuries. Of course. The sprint relays are also about passing the baton as smooth as possible, not just about speed. Choo-choo. Example, Johan Blake he got hurt. That was it. But he's still in history as the youngest 100-meter champion, fastest 200. Yeah. Second fastest 200. I think it's the other way around. Shelley always does amazing on a backstretch. Obviously, she's also amazing on anchor, as she saw in that Diamond League. Are they going to have spectators at trials? No, not from what I've heard. I know Ford got hurt, coach, but still feel like I am waiting since the 200. But at the 200 World Youth, Virgin, I heard him get hurt, come on. A lot of expectation was there now. Yeah, Ford. Remember, Ford run sub 10 in a Virgin. Ford has always been having niggles. You think, speed. Easy something, Michael. Speed kills, as they say now. Not an easy thing. Speed kills. Don't take it for granted. Yeah, man, people. So, look like we can call it quits for today. Talk to me. It was a comprehensive talk on what is happening, And it was easier because you people know a lot. Jail Heidi ran last week 49 something. Why? Under 20 Charles. That's gonna be a good one as well. Probably not get the fast time that we used to, but I think the junior trials and from what I've heard, they're gonna be on the same time, Let's see. Brianna to Elaine to Kemba to Shelley. As that. Okay. Thoughts about Jamaica's 4x4 for the women. Stacian, Cherokee, Sherika, Stephanie. Yep. That looks like they can medal. The 4x4 for men. As is, we're in trouble. Do you think I would do better in the 100 hurdle? Better. I mean, a very good question, I know, young. But sometimes these, I don't want to say it, because I don't want it to be come off a particular way. But of course, I think he can do it. Let me say that. Yes. What was the MVP 4x1 that was second in the world? We have a gold medalist in the hurdle for men. Who is that, Stacy? Tell me who is that. What happened to Daddy Weir? Daddy Weir. Same run the other day, though. But it was like a pedestrian thing, When he said Michael Frater not fastest on it. It's not at this, Jay. He wasn't the fastest on the team, but he run back stretch. And that may I tell you, somebody said the fastest has to run the back stretch, So I was just clarifying that Michael Frater wasn't the fastest, but he ran the back stretch. You know what I mean? So, no, this in Jay. What you say, man? It's asking about the under 20 because I read an article about the Russia's coach saying Jamaica can break the world under 20 record. That could be something. Yes. Is it Murphy? I improve rapidly. I like that one. Like him find him groove again, That is true, Michelle. Of course, him can do it. That's why I say, of course. I wanted to say something different, but me think him can do it. Yeah. Sure. But he's gonna have some Jamaicans down his breathing down his neck, You have Rashid Broadbell. You have Levy, Ronald. You have Damian Thomas. They don't talk about it openly, Alan Brammer, but trust me, these athletes are on specific diets, of course. And the nutrition will also help to prevent injuries or allow you to recover quicker than if you're not taking the correct thing. That's why they take supplements and all these things. Because some might not be at a point financially to, hire a chef to cook for them so that they can get the nutrients from the food. You know what I mean? Wayne Pinnock. No, Wayne Pinnock, no overseas, man. Texas, I think he is. Coach, if you look at our local athletics, the problem is they really just started racing in the last month. Yeah. So that's why me now worry. Even about the men, me now worry. Let it unfold, people. Be patient. I think that was his better event alongside his wing skills. Okay. You need to give that Michael brother a talk. Which Michael? In the chat? Frater was Mr. Stet's team can break the U under 24 by 100. Really? Freighter was Mr. Reliable on the backstretch. Yeah. What happened to Johnny Smith? Haven't heard anything about her this season. She's training. I've not heard anything about her, but I'm seeing her in training. Yeah. Rosemary McGregor, hi coach. Do you think our local based athletes will be ready for Tokyo? Welcome, Rosemary. I do think that they'll be ready. As somebody alluded to, is that our athletes started late when everything was up and running in the United States. Our government didn't allow our athletes to train. So, I mean, of course, let's be a little bit patient with them. Coach, I think Blake gained too much weight. No, so I don't think him, no, not to me. We have different lenses, I think. Didn't Johnny do a back surgery? Yeah, but she's training. Coach, since primary school athletes can't compete, how would high school coaches recruit athletes? I can't tell you, Shakiro. I can't tell you. We're on live. This will be broadcast all over the world. I can't tell you. No, that's serious no Shakiro. I can't tell you. Can't tell you man them secret, man. We can't tell you the truth, man. Wayne Newsom will pose a threat at Charles. Wayne Newsom. The name of the son. Wayne Newsom. First, my other name the Michael. When Blake in his prime, he looked much leaner than now. Okay. Johnny ran the 200 on the weekend at the summer invitation at the track where Shawnee and others train. Okay. Thanks for that, Niral Peterson. So people, you see, Johnny is doing her thing. Idle would have an advantage because they have a prep school. Track era, where are you? Are you in Jamaica? Are you in the United States? Or Europe? Or Africa? Tell me where you are. Because you're not easy, You're not easy. Mike Johnson. What happened to the Racers Track Club? Are they sending anyone to the Olympics? Of course, the Racers up and running. A lot of athletes over there training one. I said Michael that went overseas to run Zarnell Hughes, Oblique Civil. Yeah, these were, of course, Racers is still up and running. You have something against Wolmer's band. One did steal a girl in high school. No, sir. Not at all. No, Jay. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I have no problem with the Wolmer's band. Only gold medal from Jamaica and the men that we can bank on is from Omar McLeod. All right, Stacey, here you. Blake need to lose 20 pounds. You don't like Mr. Universe. All I know, the women 100-meter final national trials will be one hot race. Yeah, that's a precursor to the Olympic final, Rosemary. First, me hear the name then, Michael. Wayne Newsom. Wayne run. Which country is he running in, Michael? Let me check him out right now. So Wayne. Michael, which school him attend? Because I'm not seeing him. Let me see if I Wayne Newsom. Yeah, that may have Wayne and Newsome. Put athlete beside him name. First me hear the name. Basketball, I'm say I come up athletic coordinator. Come to Michael, talk to him. Come in and find out upon him. Well, go on Formula Sport. At 3:30, no, in a Formula. Please explain to me why this time by Brianna is a junior record. What happened to the 10.94 at the Jamaica Trials a couple years ago when she finished third behind Shelly and Elaine? All right, very good question there, my friend. I get to understand that that wasn't a legal time. The wind reading was above the allowable. Yes, you can check it out. Want to see a relay with Clayton Twins, Brianna Liston, they could go sub 43. You know, you're right, Graham. No, man. Look, I sitting around name, man. I don't knew some, man. Mine, I walk see Williams, I'm talking, man. Me no know that person there, honestly. Me know Wasim Williams. Me no know. And you know, he's one to watch to people, Wasim. You know, me give my thoughts on her already, Bay, but she's an excellent athlete. She's doing extremely well. I think if she is serious about coming to the trials, she can grab a spot. But you know, she have to go through a whole lot like Brittany Anderson. You have a Brittany Anderson, you have a Daniel Williams, and some others. Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy, but trust me, with how she's running, she can take some big scalp, you know. Hi, coach. How is Kevona Davis and Ashanti Moore doing? Do you know? Yes, Kevona ran 22.89 in the 200 meters. I think she qualified for the finals. And Ashanti Moore, she ran a PB a few weeks ago, 11.10 seconds. Yes. Both are in the United States. Kevona is in Texas. Ashanti is training with Shawnee Miller. We some want to talk Shakira. Yeah, man. I don't know no something there, man. We some my name again. I must wait some man talk, man. I can't doing Newsome. Wayne Newsome. Or Wayne Waysome. I don't say the name. Four by four, you have Stacy, Ronisha, Chrisan, Sharika. So you do it Cherokee. Cherokee and I mixed in a barley. Okay, cool. I thought the time was registered as legal. So yeah, man. Remember her PB was the 11-0 or 04 or something like that. Or 02. Yeah, man. That was her PB. It was 2.3 meters per second. Then back when Brianna came third. Sorry, coaches, Wasim Williams. Oh, them don't know, man. Wasim Williams. Yeah, man, he's one to watch too. Trust me, my run good. I have O'Brien way some. Yes, that is it. But I knew that he when him said waste. I know that it has to be Wasim. Saw the notification, but was occupied. No problem, formula. Yeah, Kevin won at 22.87. Not handling out any medals right now. Shelly, I need to go back to MVP. Why you say that, Mike Johnson? Explain. 2 likes away from 50. So people like up the live. If you have not done so, please do so immediately. Thank you. Shelly is quite okay where she is. Shelly's okay, I think so. Shelly's coach right now would have been Stephen Francis prodigy, you know. I'm gonna stay there. So I'm not joking, man. Man win 3 class 100 meter at champs. Stay there and I'm not joke, coach. Can't forget Cherokee. Hot off her 50.85. Of course, she would have to be in the thick of things. Yeah, man. Coach, what is the latest on Christopher Taylor? Christopher Taylor ran and came 4th, 45.7 something he ran. Yep, that's where it is. So you got that, Rosemary? Yeah, man, that's where Christopher is at the moment. And people, before we all start to do, you know, talking about some of the athletes, we have to take into consideration that some of them were hurt and they would have had a slower progress than the ones that are healthy. So if an athlete that you would have been your favorite that is not doing well, you have to take into consideration that that athlete was hurt. You know what I mean? So, and these things are a factor. You have to adjust the whole thing that they do. They can't run. They might be doing active rest and such the like. But take it easy with them, man. All right. Formula said I've said Shelly needs to go back to MVP a week ago. Not after that 10.84 though. Yeah. She looked pretty easy in that 10.84. Like she was on the bit, waiting. Yeah, man. Sophia Nash, welcome. Do you think that Veronica Campbell days are over because she's still running? No, she's running good times. So I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. You'd be surprised if she come on and make that final. Never write off a champion. We need 49 seconds from our girls in 400 to dent the US team. I think Moo is a new predator to tackle. She's scary. Michael, she's scary. She is scary. Shelly's fine where she is. 10.84 at her age is just great. Of course. Nothing to worry about. Well, SAFP ran 10.84 last Friday, so I guess new coach is on top of things. That is it, Rosemary. I believe so. Anything on the Joe Russell, bro? Well, last time I checked, he's in Jamaica. And if you're a Manchester United fan, I just got a notification that Jadon Sancho terms have been agreed. Is that rumor or is that true? Just had to put that in there. What happened to the girl that ran for Jamaica and finished 3rd in the 400-meter hurdle in the world? Oh, What's her name again? She's training, man. I saw her run. What's her name again, man? Rochelle Clayton. Yeah, man, she's still running. I think she ran at the 400 at the last weekend. She came, I think, third. So you know, things are happening, man. Tell her the people are training enough people. Nothing to worry about. Christopher Taylor said he's not sure what event he's training for. His coach has not told him yet. So I wouldn't be alarmed about his 400-meter times right now. That's it. He's just training. If you notice, the coach allowed him to run 100, 200, and 400. And he ran some 300 indoors and all of that. So you don't know what coach I do. Somebody said, I think Moo is the real deal. I think there are also 2 Namibian teenagers running 49 also. 2 17-year-old girls. Boy, this track and field thing, it never ceases to amaze. It's like every year, somebody does every year. Trust me. You have to give it up for the coaches, people. They have been doing an excellent job spotting these talent, putting them in the event that they would have been doing extremely well. Stephanie and McPherson has been every major final from 2013 now I'm aware of. Yeah. A whole lot of experience here. Johnny Smith running flood over the weekend. Wazim and Raheem injured. Okay. Ronda White to win at trials for me. In the 4 hurdles, I think so. Yeah, Shakira. I agree with that one. Heard that last season, coach. I will only believe when I see him sign the contract, then hold up the United jersey. All right, Jerome. That's why we make sure qualified. Is that a rumor? Is it true or is it a rumor? So, I mean, let's see. Let's see if they will go in their pockets and get the funds out. Yes. So, people, yeah, man. A few minutes to go before we close off. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, people. Trust me. Track fans them roll out. Yes, to join Coach's Desk from trackside. Yep. We discuss track and field happenings in the world. Well, I just got a notification, Shatter, that Jadon Sancho has signed. Our terms and agreement have been agreed upon. So it might be a rumor or it might be true. Jerome said, I'm seeing that jersey first, you know? Yes. I think why these runners running fast is because the 1 year break they get. Who thief time, Rosemary? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, the 1 year break, it is good for some of the athletes, and well, I think all of them. Yeah, you're right, Young. It's very good for them. Some of them would have gotten the rest that they needed. Sancho would be a great addition to running next year. Hey, careful, you know, Rosemary, careful. So, track and field people, for the next few minutes, just drop the flag of where you are. Country. Or if you don't want to tell directly where you are, you can just say Jamaica. So, drop the flag. I got to look up the fast times. That fast. What? I got to look up that fast because it means Dortmund will be renewing interest in Otsadoy. Look it up, Dre. Look it up. Oh, lunchtime. All right. So people, drop the flag. Drop the flag. Or your location, where you are. Are you in Jamaica? Are you in Canada? Are you in the United States? Are you in Europe, England? Come on, drop them. Drop them. Drop them. Come on, drop the flags before you go. Drop the flag. Trinidad and Tobago in the house. Saint Kitts in the house. Yeah, man. All right. I see a Trini. I see a Saint Kitts and Nevis. How good will Akira Nugent become? Olympic medalist? Of course. Kadim, Jamaica. BBVB, Guyana. Yeah, man. Roll out the Caribbean. Wayne Stewart. How would you flag that? I recognize the one there now. It's small. Can't see. Does that look like? Is that Grenada? Bahamas, Jamaican shutter, US via Jamaica. Yeah, people, drop them, drop them, drop them. Saint Kitts. Oh, that flag is Saint Kitts. Okay, it's very small on the thing I'm looking at. You know, can't see it. Big up on yourself, Caribbean people in the house. Jackie from UK, Europe in the house, people. Jamaica in the building, of course. We know the Jamaicans and the Jamaicans are here. Big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning in, man. Just drop your flag. Drop your flag or your name or your country. Yeah, man. All right. J is USJ. United States of Jamaica. Big up J anyway, that's sports. Yeah, man. Miami in the building. Mike Johnson. Big up yourself. US. Big up people. Thanks for tuning in, man. Trust me. Drop some more flag. Now we have a few more minutes now, man. Drop some more flag. Tell us where you're from. Saint Kitts. Yes, Wayne. Drop some more flag, people. Tell us where you're from. Just to close off the show. All right. Antarctica. Evan Buchanan, bro. Cannon say he's in America, but double Jamaican to the bone. Of course, greatest country in the world. Rosemary, you say Jamaica. For me, you say lunchtime, you know. I know almost Jamaica, you know. Yeah. Who else? Who else? All right, Jerome. We know say around here, there, man. We know around here, there. Prince Swebe, Jamaica. Come on, people. Drop the flags. Drop the flags. Drop the name. Where you from? So we can big up the people when we get that time to big you up from all the countries or islands that you're from. Big up, big up, big up. And people, for those who just came in, you can check we out on Twitter. You can check we out on Instagram. You can check we out on Facebook. So Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yeah. So if you're new, you can also hit the subscribe button. We do a lot of football content. We do track and field content as well. We have on the weekend a triple treat that we do where we have a robust football discussion for the entire weekend, Friday to Sunday. Yeah, man. So that's what we do. But you know, we have to give the track and field fans something as well. So we decided to do a live every Tuesday to interact with the track and field fans. You know what I mean? So big up yourselves. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support, people. You have been doing extremely well. Let's continue to support the movement, to tell a friend about Coach's Desk and encourage that friend to tell another friend. And the word will spread across the globe that Coach's Desk is the place to be, where you receive your sporting experience. There it is, people. Coach's Desk, YouTube, where you get your sporting experience. You know what I mean? So thanks again, everyone. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule just to be on with us. Really appreciate it. Big up yourselves. As I normally say, wherever you are in this world, take care of yourselves. Be safe. Peace. Out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.